Why do women get tummy tucks? So this is a belly before we have a baby. So if we were to dissect this and show what things look like underneath the skin, this is what you got. This fascia, the tough layer, six-pack muscles hanging out here, and in a situation before a baby, they sit very close to each other. Now, let's say this is your baby right here. You put this baby underneath, and it sits in the lower part. What happens is things stretch mostly in the lower part. Everything is going outward like that. Things stretch apart a few inches. Skin also stretches. So you can see when we put this back on here, that skin is going to kind of stretch out this way. And when you take your baby out, either through a C-section or through not a C-section, this stuff still stays all wrinkly. It doesn't necessarily snap back. So what we do during a tummy tuck is we make that incision along the bottom. We do our dissection where we are cutting underneath. We're going underneath all that skin that's wrinkled, peeling it all back all the way to the top there so we can expose our muscles. We do a suture repair across the top to the bottom to bring these back together so they're sitting only millimeters apart like how they were before the baby. And then we put our skin back down, and the skin will still be kind of wrinkly and stuff. So what we have to do is we'll stretch it with a tummy tuck. We'll pull it down nice and tight, and then we see that it's all tight, but it's all this excess skin. So then we have to cut all that little excess skin off. That's why you get that cut along the bottom there. And we got our belly button still hanging out there, and we still need to make our hole for our belly button. We take a little bit of that skin off because that belly button doesn't move. It's attached to the muscles, but we got to pop it out. That's why you got this incision, but now you got all the smooth tightness, and you got the muscles are all tight, belly button's hanging out, and you got yourself a baby